So what are the some things that you learned that probably came from outside of dentistry that you're able to apply to your business?
So one of the biggest thing that I learned from the business, either the GrowCon or the boot camp, was that he talks about, focusing your time or your attention on the income and not the expenses. So, as you know, in a dental office, we have a high overhead, right? So we always constantly worrying about the expenses, about payroll, about, supplies, equipment, being able to pay, certain things. So all of that expenses, it adds up a lot per week, per month, right? So that was where I was coming from before I learned about the business part of it. So what I got from Grant was that he was talking about, not focusing on the expenses, but focus your attention and time on the income. Because if you look at your financial statement, you're going to see the first line on top of your financial statement is talking about, what is the sale? What is the income revenue that you collected? And that should be where your attention focus on. The rest, if you're able to bring in revenue that you're able to make income, you don't even have to worry about the expenses because eventually, it will pay for itself. So that's where I kind of changed my mind shift thinking, because I always try to focus on how can I pay more attention and cut certain things and be more frugal in certain area of having a dental business but not cutting down the quality. But now I don't even really.
What did you learn and what mistakes do you think you were making or other people are making?
Especially dentists, I don't think we have a follow-up system, to be honest. I didn't know about it before I met Grant or, talked to him about it or learned from him. But follow-up is going to be it's going to put you in a competitive advantage over another dental practice. So if you're the first one to follow up and you're the last one to follow up, it's more likely that you're going to get that person to say yes to your treatment compared to another office who doesn't do that. So that's going to make yourself stand out compared to others. So that's one thing. And then another thing is a lot of time when you first meet a patient, the first meeting, they're not sure who you are, who your office about, what your team are about, things like that. So there's no trust yet. So if you're interested in helping your patients saying yes to your treatment, you need to make sure you're in constant contact with them. So less than 2% sell or made within the first 5 times contacting the patient. And then 80% is when it's between the 5th and the 12th contact. So you have to keep following up until they say